Here we go, guys. This is Jedi Russian Tactics, the final one. Here we go. The Jedi Russian Tactics. The joy of the Jedi Russian Tactics. This one is white to move. Take your time. It's a linear or linear. I think some people call them linear. Dominguez versus Wesley So. It's white to move in this position. What do you do? What do you do? Check around the board. Probably some crazy rook says toy attacker. I need you to calculate. Toy attacker. I need you to calculate. This is Jedi Russian Tactics. We calculate. Right? Now, crazy rook set could be possible, but if you don't calculate it, then it don't matter. It don't matter. Thanks for the follow, Senpai. So y'all can start putting the answers in the chat. When you're ready, it's white to move. You obviously know you have an attack. You got the H file open, like the queen here. I mean, you just a moment's notice away of hitting that man with the 2-piece. Right? We really about to hit him here, but you got to figure this out right now. So what do you have, chat? What are your possibilities? Queen H4. Okay. Queen H4 looks juicy. All right. Cool. Let's see. What's up, everyone? What's up, Zinval? Good to have you. We in here. This is a Jedi Russian Tactics again. Rook H6, Rook H7. First guess from Treeborn. What's up, everyone? What's good? You doing puzzles today? That's right. We're doing puzzles right now. In fact, I got this right too as well. And the answer here is actually Treeborn got it right. It's Rook H7. Jeez. This actually happened. Look at this move, bro. Rook H7. Oh my goodness. This was the first move I looked at too as well. Because of patterns. Why did I look at this? Patterns, I recognize right here that if the rook is here and the king gets here and my queen is here, there is a checkmate on H1. I also have the queen and the bishop over here. The likelihood of me queen takes and rook H1 happening is very, very high. So let's check it. Rook H7. If king takes, I can play queen takes F7, threatening mate. Rook H1. How do you stop the mate? How do you stop it? Yeah. I mean, how do you stop it? Anything? Anyone? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's why I thought, right? There's nothing. Queen takes G5. Yeah. They're like, well, queen takes G5. Bruh. Come on now. If this is your only move, let's get this off the screen. We ain't even about to go forward. We're not even about to look at that. If that's your only move, come on now. Come on. So Rook H7. Rook H7. He can't take it. He can't take it. Beautiful. So Wesley plays D4. He's like, okay, we got to do something. We need to open this up. So just in case, I want to have a target right here on H1. Right. Okay, white to move here. And this one is not the easiest to find. Not the easiest. Thanks, Pierre. Not the easiest to find. White to move. What do you do now? Hydrate. Thank you. I did. Thank you. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate there. 95. Okay, so that's right here. Knight to E5. What else we got? What else we looking like, y'all? We got 95. That's interesting. Interesting, we'll say. Maybe a double. Rook takes G7. Queen somewhere. Queen H4s maybe. DH1. So I actually was going with rook takes. I looked at rook D to H1. The move here, actually, believe it or not, is actually bishop C4. Bishop C4. The idea here is to put pressure on F7. Right, put a lot of pressure here on F7. Shout out to you, whoever got that brain fuel. So Queen F7. I mean, well, Queen F7 is obviously the threat. obviously the threat. What happened here was this right here. Queen e7. Defending f7. This is what actually happened in the game. Right. We're going to show you what happened in the game, and then I'm going to show you actually what should have happened, which still is pretty crazy. But queen e7 defends f7. So after f7 was defended, what do? The next move, Wesley resigned, by the way. Literally, Wesley just resigned. There is no more game after this. So white to move, what do? No more game after this. This is the PGN. No more game, bro. Queen e7. Remove the defender. Rook to e1. Another one for rook e1. Okay, rook e1 hitting the queen. Pretty obvious answer there. Removing the defender. So you're trying to get rid of f7. Thanks for the follow, Mango Coyote. So, all right, if rook e1, you can just play queen f8. So it doesn't really work. I mean, it's not terrible. It works. It works, but queen f8. The move here is queen h4. It's a very simple move. Like, bro, it was very simple. It was very simple. Queen h4. By the way, 95 is always and forever 1000%. Because he can just take this 15 different ways. Queen with the bishop, right? You know, it just anyway, actually, he's fine. Weirdly enough, right? It looks good though. It's creative. But it actually turns out to be garbage. Because after you, I mean, however you take this, your queen's hanging right now. And this rook is hanging. So if you take rook takes, right? Bishop takes. Oh, you're in check too, by the way. Shoot, you can't forget that. It's kind of crazy. 95 only looks very good. And after knight, I can even take with the queen, which is even better. After bishop takes f7, I don't have to take this way. This is tricky, right? And this is why I say it's tricky, because you can still checkmate over here. I mean, imagine this happening. Like, look at that mate. Like, that is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Possible. But king f8 stops everything. And it doesn't work. 95 is definitely close. It looks good, but it is garbo. It is garbo. That's where you quit chess, right? All right, so queen h4, and Wesley just resigned right here. The idea here is first off, I can take this, queen h6 and rook h1, being everything. If bishop takes, free knight, looks like one, but it's actually not. After rook takes, king takes. Right, you check here, king g8. And what's the magic move? Not rook h1. It's actually, boom, hitting here. Right, and then check. Excuse me, you ready for this? The move g6. Ends it. Seals the deal. Seals the deal. Literally seals the deal. Queen h7 with mate. Look at this. This is gross. Look at this sacrifice. Rook is hanging over here. King just made it out here. Out here just made it. Right, out here just made it everywhere, man. This is crazy. This is nonsense. It really is. It really is. And it started around here. G4, this is more the PGN part. Pawn takes. G5. Rook h7. Beautiful stuff there. That was the first move there. So this one's more of a easier one on the eyes on how you got here. On like, oh, okay, rook h7, some ideas, right? But still, it's one that does fry your brain a little bit there. That was number one. All right, let me set up for number two. Re-rack your brain, guys. Relax, all that other good stuff. I'm about to get this next one for y'all right now. Next one. PGN. All right, then let's get to that point. This one was ridiculous. Okay, here. Yeah. A lot of moves here. Okay. We'll start from here. White to move and go. And go. Take a few minutes. Seconds, whatever you like. White to move. This is Mark Paragua. Actually, the first Grandmaster I beat over the board was white here. And at the time here, he was 25 something rated. But this is Mark Paragua playing white. This is a nasty move. I actually found the right first move. I'm going to just say the first one. But man, it gets wild in here, guys. Queen pawn grabbing while bishop holds a pin is always a flex. That is a flex. Oh, bro, that is a hard flex. Yeah, this one's crazy, right? Like you have bishop takes f7, knight takes f7. Man, I thought for a while here. I really did. So for the people that really are puzzle solvers, this one right here is really, really a brain scratcher. Like you're scratching your brain trying to figure this one out. It's a very beautiful concept, I think. I don't see it. That's okay. That's okay for the smash. That is 100% correct. Or, sorry, it's a Jedi come up right there because how hard this is, right? No, it's okay if you don't see this one because this one's very hard. Bishop takes f7. Okay, so I see something. Trying to see if knight e6 works. Okay, and bishop takes f7. Okay, knight e6 and bishop takes f7. I sat here for a while. I sat here for, yeah, at least 5 minutes. I was sitting here 5-6 minutes looking at this puzzle like, what is this? Queen h6. He can't even put his queen there. Wow, you mean after bishop takes f7 and then queen h6? And you're saying sack the queen. Because that's what you're doing, by the way. You are sacking it. The knight is blocking. Bishop g4. Okay, he said then rook e1. He got all right, he got moves. Here, sack the queen, play rook e1, hit that man. And then it'd be garbo. It don't work. But hey, you definitely have to love the ambition there. Rook e7. And then I see someone says bishop g4. After bishop takes f7 again, I also see knight e6. All right, anything else? Knight e6, knight h7 for crazy moves, says Treeborn. Knight e6 looks juicy. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? And I actually got this right, believe it or not. The man's ready. In fact, Treeborn got it right too as well. It's knight h7. Oh my goodness! What is this move? What is this move? It is ridiculous, is what it is. It's an absolutely ridiculous move. And I found it. Knight h7 is nasty, dog. Nasty. Look at this move. Just stop and look at the move. Let's flip the board. Imagine that this just happened to you, right? Imagine that this is played on the board and they write the move down and hit the clock. Oh my goodness. He played knight h7. He didn't take anything. He just placed his knight on h7. Unbelievable. That's a scary, scary move. Wow. Well, the idea is after king takes, bishop takes f7 is absolutely mate. Bruh. Crazy. That's mate. So, okay, you can't take with the king. Bishop takes, which is what happened in the game, leads to what? And this is where I actually got the next move wrong. Because I was like, oh, we doing this. Well, I was actually moving a little bit faster here because I was hyped that I got the first move right. I was hyped. Like, oh, I got the first move right. Let's go. And then messed up the second move. Right? Oh man, I messed up the second one because I was like, oh yeah, let's go. I can't believe I got that right. Like that's fire. Queen f6, rook sap coming right. Yeah, now you know what's funny, guys? Queen f6 is what I did. Queen f6 does not work. Bruh. It's garbage. Bishop g6, believe it or not. Believe it or not, bishop g6 works. Now after bishop takes, f takes, rook takes, and rook f8. Like, this is just crushing. This is absolutely crushing for black. It's crazy. Like, if I move away, knight d5. I'm just down. I'm down a piece now for nothing. I'm just down a piece. That's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Bishop takes. The move here is actually rook takes g7, bro. Like, rook takes g7. You sacked. Yeah, it's a sack here. After king takes, so he did a two-piece sack. Think about that. Knight h7, then sacked a rook, bro. And then played bishop h6. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This man has a family. This man has a family, bro. Bishop h6. What a move. King H8, you get mated. Queen F6, Queen G7 mate. Right. King G8, luckily he's not mated. Inner tower coming out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Inner tower coming out for real. So what he did, I mean, this man went for it. Believe it or not, he took this. This is a game right here. I mean, he took this. He took on H6. His king out here in the middle of the street, like, let's go. Square up. Square up. Right? King by himself out here in the wilderness, ready for anything and everything. Ready for anything and everything. King looking crazy, right? My man's heading right, head first. Absolutely. Imagine that. Imagine you see somebody running full speed on the freeway towards the car, not away from the car. Right? That's what you're seeing right here. That's what you're seeing right here, right now. Bruh. This is ridiculous. King, Bishop H4, right? This is crazy. This is like no other way to put it. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So obviously we're going to move the bishop. That's what he does. Bishop takes F7. Believe it or not, though, the best move here is actually Rook G1. Rook G1 is the better move. Rook G1 is the absolute best move right now. Rook G1. And guys, this is such a nuts line. I cannot believe this is on the board. I can't believe this is real. It's all zero. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is like the most craziest thing I've ever seen. Right here, black only has one move to make this all zeros. What do you think it is, chat? One move makes this all zeros. Anything else loses. Everything else loses and is made in a few moves. Only one move makes this all zeros. Let's see if you can find it. I can't believe this. How is this? How? Like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't. I literally cannot believe this, guys. When you see this kind of stuff, like, it makes you like question chess a lot, right? Or like, why do we play this game? You know, like, why? Why? Sometimes the engines make things worse, chat. And sometimes they make them great. Hey, Canty, hi, chat. What's up, Nanami? What's good, girl? Nanami. Yo, so look, this move right here is a move that is, I don't even know what to say about this move, y'all. I don't even know what to say. This is Jedi Russian Tactics. We're doing it right now. Do you think tie breaks favor Ikaru? That's a great question. That's a great question. I actually don't know. It's probably kind of up in the air there. Got 50-50 because, I mean, Eronian played just as well. But people that were just as great. Bishop F4 and Blitz, yes. Okay, maybe that. Yeah, I'm not really following the tie breaks as much. I'm watching the game, so for sure. But I'm looking for the decisive games. So after Rook G1, the only move, guys, y'all ready for this? There's only one move. We had some answers in the chat. He said Rook E1. Nope, it's not Rook E1. Anybody else? Anybody else? Before I show you the move, are you ready? Do you think you can find the move? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? What is the move that is all zeros? Okay, Bishop, I see Queen H3, Bishop G3, Rook E1. Here's the move. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this, dog? The only move that makes this zeros in this position, I don't know how engines do this, is Queen to G4. Time to go. Time to go. Like, we're done. Like, this is not a thing. Bruh. How did... I don't believe you. You know what? I didn't believe me. I don't believe me either. But let me show y'all. What did it say? The only move is Queen to G4. Oh, you thought I was playing. Oh, you thought this was a game. You thought this was a game. Queen G4. Queen to G4. It hurts. Bruh. That really hurts, right? It's like, you know what? I'm just, no. You just say no to that. Queen G4. Queen G4, right? If Rook takes G4, Rook to E1, King D2, Bishop B4 mate. Oh! Quit chess. Quit. Don't play no more. Don't ever hop in the tournament again. You're done. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? He's made it. How is that even a thing, dog? Rook takes G4 is not a move. It is not a move. Oh my goodness. He said King C2. He said King C2. Bruh. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. Gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. Bishop B4 check is mate. Mate. Right. If you take it with the queen, right? You take it with the queen. What do you think the move is, chat? What do you think the move is? Many of y'all take it with the queen. I mean, just take it with the queen, right? Take it with the queen. You're actually losing, by the way. Will Magnus find Queen G4? I'm gonna throw that as a 60-40, and the 40 saying or 60% saying no, actually. But to even say that tells you how strong Magnus is, like 60-40, you know, 60-40, like, and especially if he understands the whole position. 60-40. Okay, the move here is Rook to G8. Rook to G8, guys, and you're losing. You are actually losing in this position. Again, I'm like, I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit. And these are those times, like, I've had many losses over the board where I have to sit there and think to myself, should I flip this table right now? Should I, A, flip the table right now? Should I, B, knock all the pieces over? Bruh. Flip the board, maybe. Nah, I probably shouldn't do that. And then I just come back to civilization and you realize, I can't do that. I can't do that as much as I want to because this is game home. You have to take this and then takes and takes and you're just completely lost. For real, I be like that out here. I have been there. Go to the bathroom and cry. Oh yeah, I wanted to even people walking by. Hi, how are you, James? Shut your mouth. Don't say nothing to me. It's nice people, right? Old lady, how are you? Shut up. Don't talk to me. I mean, that's how you be feeling. You don't actually do that. At least you shouldn't. But yeah. I have had times where I've lost games and I'm like, don't say anything to me. Don't even look at me. Don't even look at me. I'm mad at water. Bruh. That's how you know you mad, bro. You're tilted. You're tilted. I've had games like that. Mad at water. Okay, so, all right. Takes. Yeah, that's a rapster. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, right? Yeah, mad at water, right? Exactly. Yeah, mad at water for no reason. So the only move you can do, and even H takes G4 doesn't work. Literally, guys, this is such a spectacular move. Because the only way that you can take is with the bishop. If you take with the queen, we have Rook G8. Rook takes, you get mated in a nasty line. And if you absolutely take with the pawn, what happens, chat? What happens? What happens? What happens? Come on, let's get it. What we got? This one's, again, a hard one. This one's hard, and the reason why this is hard is because of the line that goes with it. Yeah, bishop f4 is number one. Y'all found that. Boom, bishop f4 check. Right. King moves, and then bishop g5 hits the queen. Okay, so now the queen's hit. So you probably want to keep the line. So maybe queen h3, very logical move to make. And then a very quiet move in a way, rook to d8, and we great. You about to get inmate. I mean, like, it's about to be a wrap real fast. How do you even defend rook takes d4? With the bishops... Right, the double op combo here, like Hikaru says. Right, so you like, man, you know what, just go for it, because I'm out here looking crazy right now. Bruh. Right, so king g7, you move the king, and then you still have nothing. You have the queen, and it takes multiple pieces, for a successful attack. You only have the queen and the bit, and look at the coordination. Lack of, I should say. You don't have any pieces, any piece coordination, no chemistry. This is Garbo. Garbage. Garbo, what are you doing? Right, this is over. This is you're in a lot of trouble. Queen c3 here right now. Oh yeah, you can go queen c3, knight a4, and for your next move, big fella. For your next move, bruh. Anything. For your next move, quantum. Quantum, are you there? Queen b4, cute. That's cute. Rook takes d4. Where you move now? Next move, sir. Next move. Yeah, you only have one. I'll help you there. He said, flip the board. Yeah, you can flip the board. Flip the board? Yeah. We play flip it. Rook takes. This is just gross. So going back to that though, I mean, literally, this is like a very powerful puzzle. I could not believe that Rook G1 was the only move, and then Queen G4. What a counter! Only move that wins is Bishop takes G4, and I say wins because remember this is zeros. Y'all think I'm making this up again, right? Look at this. Boom, the zeros. Right here, it says best move queen g4, actually. And even queen g4, zeros. Bro, get out of here. You have lost your mind. And then bishop takes g4, right? And you see everything else here. King g7, bishop h5, bishop g6, takes. Queen g4. Somehow this is equal, but he has all this material. You have a queen and a rook left. This is absolutely stunning on what the engine can show you sometimes. Sometimes it's absolute garbage, the stuff that they show you. But let's go back to the game. What happened in the game, actually, from Mark was bishop takes f7, which actually doesn't lead to that much. I mean, believe it or not. King g7, and watch this. After rook g1, and then king f8, this is actually bad. What he was supposed to do was... Oh, man. What y'all think the move is, chat? Any suggestions on the move? Chat, anybody? Anyone? Any move suggestions here? Black to move. What would you play here, chat? Let's flip the board. Let's look at it from our point of view here. What would you play in this position? Black to move. I'm in check. So we get out of check by moving the king or blocking, right? Blocking or moving the king. Natural. Very natural way to get out of check. King takes f7. Feels like you get mated. King f8. Blocking with your face. I mean, queen g4. Like, you never play this move. You don't play it in, I mean, not even in bullet chess when you're about to flag somebody. You don't never play queen g4. Like, this just never, ever crosses your mind. Bruh. And when this type of stuff happens, like, you do have to question and actually, really try to put more into your calculations, to say the least, right? Eval shows it exactly, right? King h8, no, king h8 is made on f6, I think, right? King h8, and it's just queen f6 mate. That is pretty nuts. I mean, that is like some insane stuff. That's some insane stuff. I never played that. Yeah, nobody's ever playing that. All right, but in the game, this is again what happened in the game. Rook check, and king f8 leads to mate here, which is exactly what happened. He checked here, check here, check there, check there, check there, check there. I mean, like, he literally checked him into oblivion. And then, like, after, in fact, there's mate coming. Where is king e6? There's, oh yeah, king e6 is here, and king g8 is here. So he checked him into oblivion there, yeah, and mated him, and mated that man. That was number 2. Let your brain settle on that, especially after that nasty queen g4 stuff. I mean, that's just like that's you think about that for like next week. Like, dang, man, you all right? Yeah, man, queen g4, bro, was just no. Were you all right? Are you okay? Yeah, bro. Sheesh. Queen g4 was just man, got me messed up, man. Just got me messed up. Let's go to board here. Turn this off. PGN. Paste. And move this over here. Oh, yeah, this was nasty too. Where did it start? It started right here. Okay, cool. All right. All right, guys. And 3, 2, 1, and go. And go. White to move. White to move. And go. Yeah, we got rook g7. Rook g7. Rook g7. Rook g7. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty obvious one, I think, guys. Quantum, right? So, yeah. Sack first, think later. Rook f7 for tactics. Rook g7 for tactics. Yeah. In fact, guys, there's literally no, like, this, this has to work, right? So, obviously, let's get that boy out the way. Rook takes g7, like Grandfather Tao says. Sack first, think later. Let's go. So, rook takes g7, king takes g7. All right. After king takes g7, what's next? Even if it doesn't work, it looks cool. Exactly. Exactly. And it does work. First one in the chat, Quantum, queen d4 check is correct. King goes back to g8. Right? Now, what do you do next? What do you do next? Very good. Very good. All good so far. Okay. Okay. Rook H1, Rook H1, Rook H1, Rook H1, King B1. Very good, guys. Rook H1. There you go. Rook H1. Yeah. That's how you be 100% premium. Get that man off the board. What's wrong with him? I don't know. Somebody get him. Right? Queen A1, get the man off the board. Get the man off the board. I'm going to stare at you real crazy. Real crazy. Yep. I'm about to stare at you real crazy right now. Let's stare at you real crazy. You have lost everything. You have lost your absolute mind. You have lost your absolute mind. You've lost it. Well, try that again. Try that again. King G8. So what do you do? What do you do now? Quantum says Queen H8 check. Oh, snap. Look at him sack the whole queen. King takes and then Rook H1. Oh, my goodness. Snap. Dang. Jeez. King G8. Trash. Garbage. What is this? What, bro? What? What did you just do? What did you just do? Oh my goodness. Like he really sacked the whole queen. Whole thing. Gone. And you still gotta deal with Queen A1 and he's done. Oh my goodness. Sack first, not blunder first. Somebody, thank you, Mr. Nobody. Appreciate it. Queen H8 is not the move. Rook H1, you're gonna be done. So what do we have? White to move. I'm thinking B4. Well, B4, Queen A1, okay, and King D2. No sacks. So he's saying B4. Just like push that boy. B4. Rook takes E4, and that's nice. Ooh, with like knight takes E4 intentions. Very nice, DC, yeah. Very nice. Some G7. Pawn G7. Pawn G7. On G7, nice, nice. King B1, just because. Always pick King B1. All right, here we go. Y'all ready for this? This one's actually hard to see. It's Queen F6, because it's threatening mate. Queen F7 is mate. If Queen A1, we go King D2. Obviously, the king is defending the rook. Queen's hanging. Mate is going to happen. It's going to happen here. Queen F6, black plays Queen C7 and defends the mate. Now Rook H1, because it threatens mate, pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. And then Queen G7. Right, so after Queen G7, this one isn't that obvious. And I actually did get a little bit of this wrong here. Because I was like, how do I do this? How do I do this? Now after you see it, then you'll understand. And you'll be able to grow the pattern here. I like to call it growing a brain cell. This pattern should be easier for you to spot later. But right now, the pattern might not be as easy. Rook H8 from Quantum. 21 puzzles is my best 5-minute record. Let's go, bro. Here's himself. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Knight H7. Another Knight H7 from Mr. Nobody. I don't think that works either. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with one. There you go, Quantum. That's for you. Rook H8. Oh yeah. Hey, welcome, February. Welcome to the stream, and you catch one of these too. That's your first one. I hope you're proud. That's the first one. Here's a second. Here's a second one for you. Rook H8 is not great. I just take it and I'm gonna just stare at you. Dang. What do you do next? Knight F7 looks cool. Okay. King G8. Stare. Flex real hard. You got two pieces hanging right now. Queen and the knight are both hanging. Where's your rook? Nowhere to be found. The bishop doing nothing. You are lost on every avenue. On every avenue. So there is no Rook H8, and this is actually something I tried as well. I was like, I mean, can we get it to work? And it just didn't work. And the bishop is 100% Garbo. Hence, the whole plan. Watch this. Spink, Rook H7, Bishop F2. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a move. Bishop F2. And you go Bishop D4, and there's like no defense. There's no defense. Unbelievable that this is a thing. Like, There is no defense to this. Yeah, exactly. The one piece that was the worst is now the key piece to finishing off black. There's nothing he can do about it. So he plays c5 to obviously stop. Bishop takes. Rook here. He's hoping, bro, please play b4. Please. I will give you anything to play b4. And bishop to d4 happens and says take the pawn. He takes it. King to d1. Literally, you can't even stop mate. Can't even stop mate. Opposite color bishops in the middle game are dangerous. Exactly. Look at this bishop, knight, and rook combo. So for you, the pattern to build is what you can do with a bishop, knight, and a rook. Take away the squares. Bishop and rook work together for the mate. It's very good to understand the pattern is what we're trying to grow here. King d1, rook c8, and mate. There was literally nothing else he could do. What a puzzle. What a puzzle. Started right here. You guys found a lot of it with rook g7. Rook d7. These are not subscriber games. These are not subscriber games. You can actually Google these names, right? And you can see how strong these players are. Queen takes, rook check. They range from 23 to 26, 2700. First ones we looked at today was Wesley So and Lanier Dominguez, both over 27. Yep, yeah, that's it, guys. So this is it. This is it for the series. Hopefully, y'all guys enjoyed this. This is the Tactics series, Jedi Russian Tactics. The next one's going to be Night Orb for White and Black. We're going to be touching openings now, literally everything, all the openings we can cover, courtesy of Forward Chess. So shout out to them. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the series. We're going to have more tactics stuff at different times. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll see you on the next video.